Hi guys, back for another quick vid. Okay, this is part one of the Elcon Fourtex build, the gun edition. I've downloaded the manual, just going through part one now. Had to find the parts for it. This was the first bag. Look at all these parts, guys. The parts are just next level. Beautiful parts. And got it all laid out in the bed here. There's so many parts to go through. All the bags of parts. But anyway, let's get stuck into this. This is the first part. So on the manual, shows it there on the front of the chassis. You got a couple of bearings, some spacers, which I found here. And pretty easy. You got a flat side here, and then a side where it drops in the bearing. So I found there was only 3 screws in the bag, so I found another one for now until I find another one that's exactly like a stainless steel screw. Which that'll go into here. So you put your bearing in there, and that'll drop down over the top of that. And put your screws in the other side. Make sure you use Loctite. So I got my Loctite, and I also always put a bit of grease on my bearings. Not a lot, just enough to grease the bearing. Okay, got my grease. Let's put just a dab on the bearings. Just move it all around so there's enough grease in there. One in there. Whoop. One. That'll press down into that. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead, put this on here. So it'll go just like that. Pretty easy. So there you go. I just press down into these, and then I'll go this way and just screw in from the other side. Make sure you use Loctite. Okay, I've done all these up. Use Loctite and grease. It'll look like that. Now I'll scroll on to the next part. Okay, got to find these parts in the bag. Hopefully they're all in one bag. Okay, next step. This should be the differential gears and bearings. And your drive cups. So I've got them laid out there. They're the parts you need. So I'll use a bit of grease on the bearings and the shaft. Put this together and put a circlip on the end. Just a bit of grease on that. Grease on the bearings. Just lubricate them. Don't need a lot. So the bearing goes in here. Just press that in, like so. The shaft through. Spin like that. And then we put the next bearing in. Just clip that down. Hopefully. So I'll take that out first. grease on the inside. Will that help get that bearing in there? There we go. So the bearing's all pressed in now. This side, put the shaft through, like that. Then you've got your gear. Won't have to grease that yet. I'll grease that once I've put it all together. So that'll slide over that. Okay, it's all together. So what you're going to do is, I used a vise. That gear there, just get it started on the spline of the drive cup and put it in between a vise, because it's very, very hard to get through. Vise is easier, and just push it all the way on, and then get your circlip at the end there. Just hold one side, use a flathead screwdriver, make sure you put pressure down on it, and it'll get that circlip over. Alright, so that's that done. What's the next step? Okay, we're going to put the main gear onto the diff. So here's the diff here. So these are all in one packet, which is good. So this gear will go over, which side does that go? So that gear will go over this side here. And that should come with 4 screws. Alright, do that next. But have a look at the quality of this diff. That's insane. Now I've sent Elcon Models a message just to ask if there's already diff fluid in this. I don't want to take it apart if I don't have to. It should message me back soon, but yeah. But look at the quality of that, guys. That's insane. Alright, let's get this gear on. Should slide on that way. Just line up the holes like that. And we'll get a bit of Loctite on the screws and do it up. Okay, I screwed up. This gear goes the other way around. Glad I looked at that screen again. Otherwise, yeah, I have to undo it all again. Come on. How'd you get? So that was a lucky one. Right, turn this around, and it goes this way. Make sure you line those holes up. So it'll sit there like that. Just go on like a crisscross pattern. It's more Loctite for these. Bit on that one. Good. Okay, it'll look like that. I'll do them up, and that part's be done. Okay, all done up. That part's all done. Bloody looks nice, eh? Okay, let's put the diff over there for now. What's the next part? Scroll down. Wait. Too far. Okay. Literally just got to get all these parts. We've done the diff. We've done the diff, done that part. So we've just got to find these pieces and the screws. It should be all in it all should be in one bag, and just put it all together. Okay, up to this bit here. Now, this manual, it's obviously an older manual. Because this is the 2024 model, the parts are a little bit different. So they've changed the parts. They've changed these parts here. So they look like they're only one piece, where these ones are two piece. But it does the same thing. Goes onto your diff each side. So you got these two brackets here. One there, one there. So once it's together, it'll look like that. And then it'll slide on each side of your diff. So I'll do them all up. Then you mount it to the chassis. And this bit will go in the front or the rear, looking this way. Alright, let's put it together. Okay, got it all together so far. That's what it looks like. Still missing a bolt for here, which I'm going to find. But that's how it looks. And just spins through there like that. Everything looks right. Yeah. Excellent quality though, guys. Like, that's really great in quality. It's insane. So all I did was so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I had to use a shorter bolt for that one because it just wouldn't do up. So because it's a long bolt, I'm assuming that's the right one for that, but I'll work it out as I go. But yeah, look at this, guys. It's crazy. This is going to be such a sick build. Alright, so that's all done for now. What's the next step? Let's scroll down a bit. Okay, that's pretty much what I've just done. Now these bits here, I don't know where these bits are. It's obviously for your shocks, but because they weren't in the bag, it might be actually might be in the shock bag. So I'll leave that for now. Scroll down to the next part. Okay, it's like the hinge pin brace. That'll go over here, I'm assuming. But I'll leave that for next video, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this part 1 of putting the Elcon Fourtex together. And I'll grab another video in the next week or so. And I'll catch you on the next one. Alright guys, see you, bye.